Hey everyone, happy July 16th. Wow, right? Oh my gosh, the weeks are flying by. I hope you are having a wonderful summer. Thanks so much for joining me, you guys, whether you're watching live today or watching the replay. I really appreciate you watching. Today we are making some cards with the Evergreen Elegance. I have been working on, hey Kim, I have been working on Christmas in July these past few weeks. So last weekend was club weekend. And now that we're open back up, I've got in-person club as well as online club. And we used the Tidings of Christmas suite and had a great time. This week I've been playing with the Evergreen Elegance Christmas suite. So both of these products are, or all of these products I should say, are in the annual catalog. Hey Carrie, hi Kathy. Thanks for watching, you guys. Because our mini catalog, which contains our holiday, the majority of our holiday products, does not go live until August 3rd. So next month I'll be showcasing that product. But right now I'm using things that are found in the annual catalog. And so today the Evergreen Elegance bundle is there. And it's a really cute stamp set with trees, obviously evergreens, right? And that evergreen punch, so it's kind of fun. And I also used the evergreen embossing folder, so that's kind of cool. So I want to show you all of that today. Hi Sharon, thanks for joining, you guys. I really appreciate it. So before we dive into Evergreen Elegance and Christmas in July, let me just show you a couple things. So I mentioned that last week was my Christmas in July card club. And again, now we're doing it in person and also online. So everybody has an option of how they want to participate. So next month, we're using the Expressions in Ink suite, which is that gorgeous paper that, that you see on the catalog. And it's just a fun suite. So you'll always make 6 cards every month. There's 3 designers, me and my 2 Stampin' Besties, Hetty and Lisa. Hetty lives in Canada and Lisa lives on the East Coast. So we just divide up the designs. We each design 2 cards every month. So there's 6 total for you. So consider joining. We would love to have you. Our online version includes a Zoom if you're interested. It's an optional, but if you want to stamp along, we'll all stamp together that day. So here's one of the cards for next month. Isn't that gorgeous? Just with, oh, I just love the paper. Oh, and the, I can't say it, ephemera, I think that's how you say it. That pack that comes with this suite is just gorgeous as well. So we're using that. So these 2 cards are my 2 cards that I have designed for Card Club for August. And then of course there's 4 more because Hetty designs 2 and Lisa designs 2. And we have a great treat for our August online card club because we actually will all be together. We have been Stampin' Besties for a little over 10 years now. We met at a convention years ago for Stampin' Up! And just hit it off and have been great friends ever since. But they both are coming to my house in a couple of weeks for basically the whole month of August. So I'm so excited and we're going to have so much fun. They're coming, they're gonna help me with my in-person retreat and we'll get a bunch of other fun things done. So I can't wait. So this is that artistically inked stamp set and the artistic dies. So this is what Card Club is using for August. So I would love for you to join us. Again, in person if you're in the Phoenix area, or online if you're not. I ship to anywhere in the US. So if you are in Canada, Hetty can ship to you. So, okay, I'm just looking. Oh, so last week, using this same Evergreen Elegance, I had my team meeting and we just started getting together about 3 weeks ago or so. And so we had another meeting this past Sunday and it's just fun to stamp together again, right? I know some places aren't able to do that and I hope you are soon. Currently we are able and I hope it stays that way. But here I wanted to show you some of these cards. So a couple of these I posted this week, but I forgot to post the others. So this Merry Christmas card I did post and it was a big hit. And then here's another one. This paper is the Tidings of Christmas paper. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. And here's another one. This uses this really cute evergreen border punch. And we're going to be using that punch today. So I'll show you how that works if you haven't seen that. And then here's our last one. Isn't that cute? So a little bit of fussy cutting here. There's no dies for these trees, but just a real quick fussy cut. Doesn't have to be perfect. So we made those in our team meeting. So that was fun. And then I had a Zoom team meeting this week for those either who aren't local and couldn't make it, of course, but also any locals who weren't able to come on Sunday. So everybody is welcome on the Zoom as well. Let's see, pretty fun. I know I've just been having so much fun, you guys, with working on Christmas projects. I bet it's been about 2 or 3 weeks I've been using all the products, and so I'm ready to put it away for 3 or 4 weeks and then get it out again. But I'll be anxious to get it out again with all the new catalog product. Don't forget, I know many of you, thank you so much for your orders, have been excited this month and ordered lots of designer paper, and I really appreciate your orders. But this continues, it's still going on. So 15% off of 9 different paper packs, and it lasts until August 2nd. So you've got a few more weeks on that one. But don't miss out. And then you've probably seen, all I can do is show you the covers, darn it. But here's the mini catalog. And here's the celebration catalog. Did you know we've never had a celebration in the summer? So August 3rd begins sales for the mini catalog. And with every $50, just like a normal celebration time in the winter, with every $50 purchase from any current catalog, you can choose one of the items in the celebration brochure. So there's so many cute things. And I got to get to work on creating some of those to show you, because there's some really fun things in there. Hopefully you've received yours in the mail. If you're a customer of mine, I asked Stampin' Up! To ship those out. So if you don't receive one, you let me know and I can pop them in the mail to you. They should come by the end of the month for sure. So let me know if you don't get yours, okay? Alrighty, housekeeping. Hey, Francis. Hi, Nancy. Oh, that didn't want to see my finger there. I was just trying to scroll. Oh, thanks, Carrie. Carrie, I hope you saw that PDF for you, hun, on the team PDF page, so you can make those projects yourself. Hey, Bonnie and Linda. Oh, and Theresa and Judy. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Hi, Sharon. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to put the camera down now, and I'm going to show you this gorgeous designer paper that we're going to use today, okay? Hang on just a sec. All right, I never remember to bring my lights up, but today I'm gonna remember, yay. Let's take a peek. Let me just look on my laptop and see how we're looking. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's see, getting there. When my friend Lisa comes, she is gonna show me, she has, it's not a webcam, but she has a different camera that she uses instead of her phone. And then she can just switch between her laptop and her camera. So I'm gonna learn something new in a few weeks and we'll see how it works. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys, I'm sorry. Because sometimes this can be kind of a pain. All right, here is the Tidings of Christmas paper. Isn't it gorgeous? So remember, every 2 pieces that are together snugly is your back side. Look at this with the misty moonlight. Isn't that gorgeous? So we're going to use this paper today with our card designs, and also those team projects I showed you use these as well. So we've got Cherry Cobbler, Evening Evergreen, Misty Moonlight, Sahara Sand, and Soft Succulent. So those are the colors that are in this paper, and of course Basic White. Isn't that pretty? All right. So today, our first card we're gonna make is this cute card, and it opens up. And normally, you know, I stamp my design or something over on the lower right, but I wanted to hide it under that flap. So that's why I did it on the right side there, or excuse me, on the left side. So we're gonna start with this one. This has a Cherry Cobbler base. And let's take a peek here. We're going to be using the Evergreen Elegance stamp set, which is bundled with the Evergreen Border Punch, put it this way. And the fun thing about using this punch is you get your positive and your negative when you make the punch. So you could use the upside down pieces as well and get double. It's kind of hard to see. And I don't know about the glare, sorry. But that's the fun. So this is a bundle. And then today I've also paired it with the tailor-made tags and the Stitch So Sweetly dies. These tags are awesome, you guys. If you don't have them, you need them. We use them for our club cards, and they're really convenient. And they come with these cute little toppers that you can use to cover up the holes. All righty. Let's take a peek at this card. This is a cherry cobbler base, as I said. So remember that, or I should say, take a peek at, it's got this flap right here. So I started with a piece that was 4 1/4 by 11, and then I chopped off 2 3/4 inches from this side, and that's this piece right here. So I've scored it at 5 1/2, and all of the measurements are on my blog, and that will go live this afternoon when I get the video posted. You'll have a full tutorial with all of the supplies and all of the instructions for these cards, okay? So we've got our little base here with kind of a half of a front. So we'll burnish that, and we've got lots of little pieces here. So again, this is the piece that we cut off. I've got some of that gorgeous designer paper. And we can start by putting both of these designer pieces onto our evening evergreen. They're both the same size. So you'll know that when you see the tutorial, it will say cut designer paper, and it will have the measurements, and then it will say ×2 because you need 2 pieces. And the same thing with these smaller evening evergreen pieces. So it's been kind of fun to make Christmas cards, although, you know, I live in Phoenix, so it's warm, so it seems odd, but it's been kind of fun to think about the holidays and things. And it's always fun to get a jump start on some projects, that's for sure. Okay, so we've got these. So they're both the same. I'm gonna put one onto this front left flap of my card. And right away, that evening evergreen just kind of makes it pop, right? I love it with the cherry cobbler. Look at that. And then this other piece we're going to put right here on our extra piece. There we go. All right, so now this is going to go just like this. But first I want to put a little bit of ribbon. So this chevron ribbon is just gorgeous. It's evening evergreen color, and it's soft like butter. But I just want to get a little bit on there before we attach this to the front of our card. Alrighty, let's take a peek here. There we go. So however you like, I just wanted to have a little bit off to the side. Let me get it straight, that would help. There we go. Okay, so now I only want to put adhesive on this left side, right? So I'm just going to be kind of careful that I don't get any on the other side because that side is hanging over. All right, so I'm just going to center this top and bottom and left and right. hope that I good. There we go. So no adhesive on this area. So it will just be a flap. Great. Okay. Then I've got one of the Stitch So Sweetly dies to stamp on here. Let's take a peek. We've got a sentiment that says, may the beauty of the season bring you joy and warm memories to cherish throughout the year. So that's pretty. And I'm going to use cherry cobbler ink. And I've got a couple pieces in case I need to stamp more than once to get it straight. Let's see. Well, that one's a little crooked, so we'll try again and see which one we like. There we go, that one's better. All right, so I'm gonna put it right on here with some dimensionals. So we can pop it up. There we go. Oops, we'll just do one in the middle. So it won't sag. That way it'll be nice and fluffy. All right. Great. So on the inside, I wanted to have the same Evening Evergreen border. So I cut my basic white piece a little smaller than normal. So you can check that tutorial out for the exact sizes, but it's gonna go right on here. So let's stamp this first. And we'll stamp some of these cute trees. This is what I did originally. So we'll use the tall tree from the Evergreen Elegance stamp set with some Evening Evergreen ink. Lots of evergreens, goodness gracious. So let's see. And I'm just gonna, there we go. And we're gonna do the same thing on the envelope. So if I just keep stamping it off, it just, to me, it makes it look like they're a little further away. There we go. Okay. So this piece we'll put onto our Evening Evergreen piece for the inside of our card. And more adhesive, and then we'll put it down. It's a pretty fast and quick card, don't you think? But oh, so cute, more importantly. There we go. All right, so let's decorate a little bit. Close this ink. And what I did is I used one of the little trees that come on the punch. So let me show you the punch. I've got a piece of Evening Evergreen here. And I'm just gonna kind of start over on the edge. When we punch it for our next card, I'll start in the middle and show you that. But since I don't need much here, I'm just cutting my border, but I'm just kind of cutting one off. There we go. And I'll use the other ones, but see what I mean about the other side? They're smaller, they're a little shorter, a little narrower, but you can use that negative part as well. I think that's kind of cool. All right, so let's just get a mini glue dot here and put it right on the bottom. So I can put this little tree, and I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I used a mini dimensional up underneath. So I forgot to put that on. Let me see if I can get that up and under there and hidden. There we go. Now it stands up nicely. All right, so now all we need are some of these really cute holiday rhinestones. So here's the pack that I've been using. And I just thought I'd put a red one at the top of the tree. And then I can put some green ones down here on the bottom. These rhinestones are gorgeous, and they match really so many of our different colors, so that works. All right. Card number 1, what do you think, you guys? I hope you like it. And it's a very easy card design, so you can use this card for anything. Oops, I forgot the bow. Silly me, let's get a bow on there. Dress it up. There we go. And another glue dot. There we go. Now it's ready. Excuse me. All right. Now what do you think? Now that it's... Thanks, Tony. Don't forget the bow. I almost did, didn't I? There we go, you guys. So cute. So keep that design in mind for lots of different things. Also, you can, which I've done in the past, you can put a piece of designer paper here and cut out a little slot for a gift card to slide in there. So that's nice for Christmas as well, or birthday. All right, card number 1. All done. Let me show you card number 2. Thanks, Sharon. I'm glad you love it, hun. Card number 2 uses this cute border punch and those tailor tags. Aren't they cute? Love them. Again, pretty easy, but I think it kind of packs the punch. And I love these lighter green, I'm gonna call them soft succulent, mint macaron, I'm not sure, but they work. These rhinestones from the holiday rhinestones, and they kind of look like stars. So I think that's pretty cool. So let's make this card. We're gonna start with an evening evergreen base. And we'll burnish that. So this is just a regular card size, 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4. All right. So my top piece is this gorgeous, let me put it this way. You can kind of look at it both ways. There isn't a wrong or right, you guys, whichever way you like. The first one I made with it embossed. This is the debossed side, so I might make the second one with this one to show you. This side's gorgeous too. This is the evergreen embossing folder. I've got a piece of designer paper I'm just going to attach to the bottom here. There we go. And then let's make some more of those cute trees. So let me get my evergreen border punch. So I've just got a piece of evening evergreen, but I want to make sure that it's long enough to go on this card. So I've made it a little extra. And I'm just gonna start in the middle. And we used to have a lot of border punches, and we have had some the last few years, but we used to have a lot more. It takes a little bit of oomph there. So I always start punching in the middle. And the reason I do that, because then I can come to the sides and line up on the sides to make sure that my whole piece is gonna line up. So when you punch the first time, make sure that the edge is all the way against this back lip. Then when you come in to restamp, you want to line up your trees with these tree spaces, with the white ones. So you want to make sure that the middle piece is flush against the back, and then line these up. I'm going to hold it down. There we go. Isn't that fun? And then we're going to do one on this side, the same thing. I'm pushing down, and it feels like you're kind of curving your paper, but you are a little bit because this bottom edge has to be flush against that back. So let's line these up. There we go. Line these up with the trees and make sure that they match. Then we know that we're in the right spot. Okay, and I've got a little bit to trim here, but that's all right. There we go. Okay, so we've got this nice long piece. You could keep going. If you wanted to put some on a scrapbook page, you could have a 12-inch piece and then just keep punching right all the way down. And then you could put it on your scrapbook page. I saw a beautiful card online today that my friend Monica made. She used this punch, but it was in blue, so it was like misty moonlight, and she had a layer of white. So there was snow. It was gorgeous. It was like a nighttime card. Absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these right here, and I want to leave a little bit of space because my ribbon's going to go over that. Okay, so I'm just going to put what I found worked the best. Just put a couple glue dots on every other tree. It's not a big deal. Doesn't take much because it's not a heavy piece of paper or anything. So I've just got those glue dots on there. And now I can just line it up, and then I'll trim the edges. Alrighty. So if I had made this card first, I could have used this tree on the first card I made. So I probably should have done that, but that's all right. Okay, so now our trees are on there. Let's get some ribbon. So about 5.5 inches or so ought to do it. And I'm just going to put some adhesive all the way around on the back side. It will hold the ribbon, but then it will also be ready to put on our card base. Okay, so we've got our card base here, and this is soft succulent. I should have said that. You probably already knew that. These in colors are just so gorgeous. Okay, it's coming along. What do you think? Cute, cute, cute. Let me just check. Oh, hey, Marcia, thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing, Cindy. I appreciate it. You guys are so sweet. I love when you share, when you give me all those cute hearts. And be sure that you are following me on this Facebook page. Be sure that you are liking me, or that's not right, subscribing to me on YouTube at Chick Stamper. And YouTube has that little bell. You want to ring the bell and all that good stuff, you guys, because I don't want you missing anything. All right. So we're going to use soft succulent ink. And we're going to use this on our tag. And this tag says, "It's friends like you that make this season so wonderful." Don't you love that? That's a sweet one. All right. Fingers crossed. Well, that wasn't very good. We'll try a second one of those. Stamping upside down today is a little tougher than other days. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Hey, that one's better. Okay. So this is going to go on a larger evening evergreen tag. And I'm not going to line the holes up because I'm going to cover them up with a bow. So it's kind of okay. I'm okay if they don't line up. All right. So let's make the bow, and then we're going to put this on with some dimensionals onto our card front. Have you guys been making any Christmas cards yet? Or do you usually just wait? Sometimes I do them in the summer. I usually do a Christmas class of some sort at my August summer retreat. So this year we're going to be using a new suite from the upcoming catalog. Let's see, it's called Gingerbread and Peppermint, I think is what it's called. It's really cute. And we'll be doing our Christmas class out of that suite. I should say, those of you who aren't able to attend my summer retreat, I will be putting out the paperwork next week and the registration for a to-go version. So I usually do 10 boxes to go. So it's very limited and sells out, but I love being able to offer it to some of you. So if you're interested in that, watch for that next week. Make sure you're on my email list, which is, you can sign up. There's a link under the description of this video, you guys, that you can sign up at. Then you won't miss anything. But the retreat to go includes all the pillow gifts, the tote bag, all the make and takes, and then some optional classes. And I feel like I'm forgetting some things, but it's really fun. So check it out when it comes out next week. Look at that, how cute. Again, simple, cute. You know, that's how I roll. I like things that I can make quickly, so to speak, but also just that are super cute. All right, let me get my little pick 'em up tool here and get a few more holiday rhinestones. We're going to use these ones that go with the soft succulent. And then we'll put a few stars in the sky above all these trees. I think this is cute. There we go. Now we need to do our inside though, but isn't that fun? I think it's really cute. Let's do our inside piece and our envelope. So I used a couple different tree stamps from the set. Let me get, here it is. Let me get my paper to stamp on again, in case I go off the paper a little bit. So we're gonna do the same tree that we used last time, the big tall one with the evening evergreen. But then we'll come in with this other kind of shorter, fatter tree with the soft succulent. And we'll just kind of get a little bit of a grouping there. So we'll get a tall one with the evening evergreen, and then this other and we'll just get a few extra stamps there out of that ink. Okay, let's see how this is. Here we go. Put this over here. And we'll get some adhesive. Okay, you guys, what do you think about this one? Which one's your favorite? Let me know. Let me check. Aw. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Francis. I'm glad you like them. Pretty fun, right? I love this. This paper is awesome. So remember that it is the Tidings of Christmas paper. And it's also nice because there are some things for fall. These ones could be for fall. And little snowflakes here. So you don't have to use it necessarily for Christmas. It does obviously lend itself to Christmas, right? But these green chevrons and the stripes, they can be used for something else. So it's gorgeous. It's 6x6 paper, if I didn't say that. So it's really nice. You get 8 sheets of every paper. So there's six designs, flip-flop them, 12 total, but 6 different sheets, and you'll get 8 of each sheet. So that's pretty cool. Oh, you know what? It's also on the designer paper sale for this month. Let's not forget about that. So here it is, right down here. Tidings of Christmas. So it's $9.78 instead of $11.50, you guys. So get some ordered this month and get some of the peach too, and I'm sure all of them. The hand penned, you probably need them all. You know how we love paper, don't we? All right, so just a reminder, everybody who orders this week through Monday night will receive card kits. So I cut extra card kits. I ship them out to everybody who orders $35 or more using this host code. With your card kits, you'll get this cute thank you gift. So this is my thank you gift for the week. You can see it holds a Ghirardelli chocolate square. And you can see that I use the designer paper and the border punch, the evergreen border punch. So I'll be doing a video next week to show you how I did it. This is using a stitched rectangle. So if you have those dies, you'll be able to see how you can make this cute treat holder and use it for your table setting or your coworkers, things like that. So take a peek at that and watch out for that. Let me bring the camera back up, you guys. A little bit extra there today. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed the cards today, and I hope you get a chance to remake them, right? What I want to do, my goal here is to inspire you to create. So whether you print off those tutorials and make things exactly like mine, that's awesome. Or whether it just kind of gets your brain going into, oh, I'll do this or I'll do that. And then your finished product is something totally different. If I've inspired you, then I feel good that I've done my job for what I want to do and what my goal for what I set out to do. So if you have any questions, if you need help ordering, or if you have questions about the cards, send me a message through Facebook or YouTube, or you can email me at carol@chickstamper. Don't forget that free tutorial is on my blog today at chickstamper.com. Will be in about an hour or two once I get the video uploaded to YouTube and then placed on my blog. So I've got that. My next video, you guys, is scheduled for Wednesday, July 28th. The last Wednesday of every month is when I do my my paper pumpkin alternatives. So I don't have my box yet. It's been shipped, so it should come soon. But I'll be making some alternatives. I always make a 12x12 scrapbook page and a little 3D item for you out of the product that comes in the paper pumpkin kit. Sometimes I add to it. Last month it used the Expressions in Ink suite, or it coordinated with that suite, so I did use some items from that suite as well. Those videos are all on Facebook. All on YouTube. Sorry, you guys. They're all on YouTube. So if you ever want to look back at a past paper pumpkin for the past year and a half or so, you can find those on there and see what I've done and see if it inspires you at all. And then my next regular Friday video is scheduled for August 6th. So right now I will not be here on August 6th. I am flying out for my uncle's memorial service. And so I'm going to try to pre-make a video and post it Friday the 6th at 1. So just watch my page. It'll be obvious because I'll be saying if what I'm doing and things like that, and you'll know that it will post up that day. So I hope I can get something made, and that will be with new products. So that's the extra fun part, with new product from the holiday catalog or the celebration catalog. I'm not sure maybe a little both. I got to play with it a little bit. So I'm excited. Don't forget those catalogs go live August 3rd. So you can order starting August 3rd. If you need catalogs, let me know and I can send them out to you. I think that's it, you guys. I so appreciate you. I really appreciate you watching. I will be back on July 28th at 6 p.m. Arizona time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's for that paper pumpkin alternative. And let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you. Love you so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.